Let's face it, there's nothing quite as frustrating as feeling like your own children are ignoring you. You've spent years nurturing, sacrificing, and pouring your heart into their growth, and now it seems like your words are floating through the air unnoticed. Sound familiar? You're not alone. This is one of the most common yet emotionally taxing challenges parents face. The knee-jerk reaction, anger, maybe a raised voice, or a long lecture, but does that work? Not really. Instead, it often escalates the situation, leaving you feeling even more disconnected. But here's the good news. There's another way. In this video, we're diving into a 6-step stoic-inspired strategy designed to help you handle these situations with grace and confidence. No shouting, no guilt-tripping, and no losing your cool. Just clear, actionable steps you can apply immediately to restore peace in your household and rebuild a deeper connection with your children. So, if you're ready to turn frustration into understanding, grab your coffee, take a deep breath, and let's get started. And hey, don't forget to subscribe to Stoic Training so you don't miss more insights like this. Let's go. Step 1. Keep your emotions in check. Picture this. You're in the kitchen preparing dinner, and you call your child to set the table. You call once, then twice, but the only response is the sound of their phone or the TV in the living room. A wave of frustration begins to rise, like a flickering flame ready to ignite. This is the critical moment to check your emotions, because if anger takes over, it often leads to conflict and words you might regret later. Stoic philosophy teaches us that controlling emotions doesn't mean suppressing them, but consciously channeling them. Take a deep breath and remind yourself that your calmness is your greatest weapon. When you remain composed, you not only avoid unnecessary conflict, but also send a powerful message to your child. I'm in control of myself. Your child will sense your emotional stability, prompting them to reflect on their behavior. Your calmness isn't just a tool to diffuse tension in the moment. It's a profound life lesson. When your child sees you handling situations with poise and rationality, they learn that strength comes not from shouting or retaliation, but from managing challenges with self-control. This lesson in emotional intelligence will stay with them for a lifetime. Remember, keeping your emotions in check doesn't mean ignoring them. On the contrary, it's about acknowledging feelings like anger or frustration and transforming them into tools for positive solutions. For example, instead of yelling when your child doesn't respond, you could approach them gently, tap their shoulder and say, "I need your help right now." This approach not only resolves the issue, but fosters a more constructive dialogue. By managing your emotions, you safeguard your relationship with your child and protect your mental well-being. Words spoken in anger can leave long-lasting scars, while those spoken from a place of calm and love build trust and respect over time. Your child will learn to mirror this calmness in handling their own challenges, improving not only their relationship with you, but also with the world around them. Be the guiding light for your child, not just through words, but through actions and your steady demeanor. Every moment of calm is a step closer to a healthier, deeper relationship with your child. On this journey, your composure is the greatest strength you can offer to both your child and yourself. Step 2. Show understanding without giving in. Once you've regained your emotional balance and control, the next step to strengthening your relationship with your children is to show understanding without giving in. This doesn't mean ignoring disrespectful behavior or allowing yourself to be overrun. Instead, it means looking beyond the surface to uncover what's truly driving your child's actions. Before asserting authority or delivering sharp criticism, take a moment to reflect on the root cause of their behavior. Children's actions often stem from suppressed or unprocessed emotions, like insecurity, anxiety, or frustration. A boy who snaps and refuses to cooperate might not be showing disrespect, but reacting to a tough day at school. A teenage girl slamming her door after an argument may not hate you, but could be struggling with feelings of loneliness or uncertainty. Understanding doesn't mean condoning poor behavior. It means being willing to explore the emotions behind it. When you approach the situation with empathy instead of anger, you signal to your child that you care not only about what they do, but also about how they feel. This can not only de-escalate immediate tensions, but also create opportunities for meaningful and honest communication. Picture this scenario. Your child yells in frustration because you've a forbidden phone use during dinner. Instead of snapping back or punishing them on the spot, consider what's causing such a strong reaction. Perhaps they feel pressured by social expectations or don't know how to process their emotions. Sitting down to calmly talk with them not only shows concern, but also teaches them that conflicts can be resolved without escalating into a shouting match. Stoic philosophy teaches us that not every behavior warrants an immediate reaction. True strength lies in self-control, taking a broader perspective, and focusing on building lasting relationships rather than winning a single argument. By demonstrating empathy and understanding, you not only maintain your authority, but also lay the foundation for mutual trust and respect. Understanding without yielding also means setting clear, consistent boundaries. You don't allow your child to disregard or overstep limits, but you also show them you're always willing to listen and support them. This balance helps resolve current conflicts and fosters a deeper and more meaningful parent-child relationship. Over time, your child will learn from you how to manage emotions and face life's challenges. They will see that you're not just a disciplinarian, but also a trustworthy confidant, someone they can turn to in moments of confusion or hurt. Your empathy paired with your firmness will become the bridge that helps you and your child navigate challenges together, building a foundation of respect, trust, and mutual understanding. Step 3. Set clear boundaries calmly. In every parent-child relationship, boundaries serve as a framework that not only guides a child's behavior, but also creates an environment of respect and clarity. However, how you establish and enforce those boundaries is just as important as the rules themselves. For boundaries to be truly effective, they need to be communicated calmly and assertively, without threats or anger. Imagine you have a teenager who consistently ignores curfew and comes home late. Instead of yelling or imposing severe punishments, sit down with them and explain the reason behind the curfew. You might say, "The curfew is 10 p.m. to ensure your safety. If you come home late again, you'll lose access to your phone for a week." This approach isn't about punishment. It's about natural consequences that are fair and directly tied to their behavior. When you communicate boundaries calmly, children not only understand, but also feel that these limits are set to protect and support them, not to control them. Clarity and consistency provide children with a sense of security within the family structure, helping them recognize that rules exist to guide, not to unnecessarily restrict freedom. Consistency also teaches children an essential life lesson. Actions always come with consequences, and they must take responsibility for their choices. Boundaries aren't just for children, they're for parents too. They help parents avoid unnecessary emotional battles. When you establish boundaries with calmness and confidence, you no longer need to struggle with guilt or frustration when children cross the line. Instead, you have a clear plan in place, avoiding emotional conflicts while maintaining composure even in challenging situations. Boundaries also serve as essential life lessons. When children understand that their actions lead to consequences, they develop self-discipline. For example, when they know coming home late means losing phone privileges, they'll gradually learn to make better decisions without